Okay, so first, thank you, PlayStation. I have my PlayStation back. Still tripping a little bit, so I think it might be bugs. Gonna find out if it continues to do this for the next couple of days, then I'll be sending that shit right back. I'll be answering text, and I'm going to video blog right now. So there's a video that I found on one of the Facebook things. Let's see if I can show you. I can't find the video, but it was on like if you hit the live thing there, that little triangle. It's um it's a video that disturbs me, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. And now I can't find the video I was just watching, which totally sucks. But you know, I will explain the video since I can't watch it. I just talk about it, and I'm probably gonna make you guys watch some of my Mass Effect Andromeda stuff. So, I was watching this video the other day, like 2 days ago, and what the video consists of was this young black kid was throwing rocks at somebody's car, and he also had a BB gun. Now, here's where shit get funky. And excuse the hair. It's been a rough day. No hair grease and no ponytail for the day. I went to work looking like shit. So, the black kid got put in handcuffs. Now, he's like maybe 7 years old. I wish I could find the video. Now, things didn't have to go foobar, but they did. Because, and of course, this is not like completely like reverse racism and all that shit, but it could go down as reverse racism. The cop, and I have to side with the cop because he was trying to explain to the woman why he put the kid in handcuffs. No, but being an overweight black woman, she decides that I don't have to listen to you because you're just a dumb racist white cop. Which by any means might have not been the case had she shut the fuck up and actually listened to the cop. Now the video ends before it gets too graphic, but she clearly was calling other people to come over, and he was clearly calling backup. So I don't know how it really worked out because the video is probably maybe roughly maybe a minute and a half, maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes long, counting before the lady gets there to show her ass. Now, so I gotta talk about this while going handle this architect thing. So you'll probably hear me cuss maybe once or twice. Where the hell am I going? Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on there, but I'm pretty sure I want to go fight the architect. But anyway, so she comes over. You know, she's flying off at the mouth. She's not letting the officer get a word in. You know, because the officer honestly was just trying to talk to her and trying to get her to understand why in the hell he's putting her 7-year-old kid into some goddamn handcuffs. You know, because most of the time, you know, if it's a child, a cop would most likely, in Virginia, a cop would never really put a 7-year-old in handcuffs. But then again, with the way things have been going lately, it's kind of hard to say who you can and can't put in handcuffs now without starting some kind of clusterfuck. So, out of the video, you know, from what I took, and like I said, I wish I could find the video, but for what it is, it's a little black kid. His face is blurred out. He's in like a burgundy or maroon type shirt. I really don't know the difference between the two colors because they both look the same to me because I'm slightly retarded. But anyway, so sorry, that's just my excuse. I'm not really retarded, but you know that's just kind of my excuse to move the story along. So I'm gonna put this up here so you guys can watch what I'm playing instead of looking at my ugly face. And I will post this when I post this. And if I find a video, I will put the video up and explain this shit all over again, provided I don't forget that we had this conversation or that I actually watched this video. So, as I was saying, the black lady clearly suffers from I'm an asshat syndrome or head and ass syndrome. I guess it depends on how you want to perceive it. All she had to do was let the cop tell her what the hell was going on. But you know us black people, we can't do the right thing when we need to do the right thing. We do what's right for us at that moment instead of, you know, being a calm individual and trying to figure shit out. No, you know, she had to go running off at the mouth, and that's why she also wound up in handcuffs. Now, before she got there, he had already put her son in the back of the car, which is procedure. Now, the fact that he didn't arrest the child and he did not read the child his rights probably won't go into consideration. But the principle of the thing is the kid was throwing fucking rocks at people and he had a BB gun. So, I don't know what state this is in and I don't know what their laws is, but I do know that one thing is for sure, that a BB gun and a little child, regardless of color, and especially if the kid's like 7 years old or 6 years old or however old the little guy was, equals trouble. Now this woman gonna come down here and make it all about fucking race and running her mouth before he could tell her, well, somebody called the cops on her son for having a BB gun and throwing rocks at people. And you know, there has to be a cutoff point somewhere. And for those people who don't support what I'm saying and thinking that I'm being a reverse racist, well, y'all can kiss my ass. Because the matter of the truth is the truth. And you know that sometimes our kids are not saints. And sometimes they do shit that they shouldn't be doing. And some of us don't believe that our kids can do any wrong, so we just ignore that shit and pretend like we never seen that shit happen. That's called denial. Like that river in Egypt. But so she comes over there, she's running her mouth, and she winds up in handcuffs too because she's screaming for the boy daddy or the husband or whatever the hell the fucking black guy is. But the video doesn't go any further than that. But I will tell you this from what I seen, you know, no one was going to get arrested until she started getting all kinds of emotional, or not really so much as emotional, but being belligerent and just not letting the cop do his damn job. No, all the cop had to do, which he was attempting to do, was explain to her why in the hell he's putting her kid in handcuffs. Which again, if you've been paying attention, at the beginning of this video, like I said, somebody called the cops and told them that the little guy was throwing rocks at them and he had a damn BB gun. Now, if I was a cop, I ain't gonna lie, I would have done the same damn thing, and I wouldn't give a shit if the goddamn kid was black, white, yellow, green, purple. BB gun in a child is a bad fucking idea. Especially if he's throwing rocks at people. And for all you people who think your kids can't do anything wrong, you probably want to grow up a bit. Because kids do dumb shit. Even yours. If you're watching and you are a kid, you're probably doing something dumb right now. Like watching a video that you probably shouldn't be watching because of the foul language that comes out of my grown-ass, old-ass mouth. But, you know, I don't have parental control over what the hell you watch, and if I did, you wouldn't be watching this video. You'd be on my first channel that only has Kung Fu stuff on it. Because that would be more child appropriate, with the exception of, God damn it, I'm getting killed. With the exception of a little bit of foul language. Now, for the most part, you know, I try to keep this shit 100. And like I said, the lady did not give the cop the chance to explain what the hell he was putting her kids in handcuffs for. Now, you don't have to agree with me as I get ready to bring this video to a close, because I don't want to die while I'm fighting this damn architect. This is the second architect I fought today since I got the game back. You know, but you know, there are some things that kids, yes, I said kids, I didn't give a specific color, I specifically said kids. There's some kids do. And it don't matter if they black, if they white, if they Asian, it don't matter. Kids do exceptionally dumb shit. If we don't teach them to not do dumb shit, this is how they wind up going to jail or anywhere else, juvenile hall, things like that. And we need to do better with raising our kids. But we also need to know as parents that your kid ain't always gonna be innocent. It doesn't mean he's always gonna be guilty, but he ain't always gonna be innocent. And this woman took the shit to the extreme. No, she didn't have to do that. She refused to let the cop talk. It was kind of like, well, if you're in a courtroom with Jesus, I'm pretty sure that if Jesus has the floor, the best thing you could do is let Jesus have the floor. You know, if you choose to go against Jesus, you're betting 1,000 negatives that you're going to win a fight that you can't. I mean, after all, he knows your thoughts before you know your thoughts. So, in closing, you know, I just thought I'd tell you guys that as people, cops have the hardest job on earth next to being a soldier. Alright? Now, maybe you might like what I'm saying and maybe you won't. But I'm going to tell the truth and either you're going to like it or you're not. Where the hell's that damn architect? There, sometimes we as people pick jobs that are either exceptionally dangerous or exceptionally awesome. And sometimes we have to deal with that. But every now and again, you will deal with people on a job that, you know, either can't handle the facts or don't want to see that their child isn't 1,000% a saint. And that shit does happen. Now, you ain't got to believe it, but it does happen. I need to find a heat lamp before Ryder gets her ass nullified. Get up there, Ryder. There we go. But anyway, as I battle this architect, I just want to leave that message out there, you know, that sometimes our children are not innocent. Now, as you know, just like everything else, and every viral video did you see, or every video did you see on YouTube or Facebook or any other place under the fucking sun, the videos never pick up from the fucking beginning, like in a movie, you know. The videos never pick up so you can see exactly what happened. They only pick up when somebody comes in and turns the damn screen on. So, there's no telling that the kid wasn't innocent, because there were other kids out there, but there's no telling that the kid wasn't innocent. And, you know, like I said, he wasn't going to put the woman in handcuffs had she just shut the fuck up. So what's the moral lesson in here? Please listen and don't take this the wrong way, especially if you're black like me. Sometimes black people just need to shut the fuck up. It might sound a little bit harsh and cruel. It damn sure sounds reverse racist. But it is the truth. Sometimes we need to shut the fuck up so that we can hear what the hell is going on before we wind up having our asses on our face. You know, the cop clearly got a little bit intimidated, so he called for backup. Now, like I said, the video cuts off way before they even get there, so we don't really know how the video ends. We just know that the black lady got exceptionally belligerent and wouldn't be quiet, and that's why he put her in handcuffs. All she had to do was just zip it. Now, coming from a person like me who clearly talks a lot, you would think that if I'm telling you sometimes you need to be quiet, that's probably the best goddamn advice you can get. That you probably should be quiet. Where the hell is that damn architect? Now, I'm no genius and I'm no saint. No. And no one knows how they're going to react when their kid is in trouble until their kid is actually in trouble. However, there's a right and a wrong way about doing shit. Watch out, Drac. You're in my way. The right way would be to try to listen and prepare yourself for whatever the hell installed. You know, the wrong way would be to just be a dumbass and start running off at the mouth to get your ass in trouble with the law so that all you have to do is blame yourself. And then we wonder why we always get fucked up. No. Oh, there's a simple solution for that. We don't know how to fucking be quiet. No. Now I'm an honest person, and people don't like me because I'm honest. They really don't. They can't stand my black ass. Like, yeah, James, you too honest. You need to learn how to lie. You need to shut the fuck up sometimes. Yes, I do. But I'm always quiet when I need to be quiet. Most of us don't know when that time is appointed to you to be quiet. No. Most of us only want to be heard instead of listening, which is where the fucking problems begin. Because you can't be heard if you don't want to listen. You know, because that person you refuse to listen to might be the only one that can save your ass from the trouble that you're about to get into because you got head and ass syndrome. And this goes to all races. I'm sure everyone has had a head and ass syndrome moment. Whether they want to admit it or not is a whole nother ball game. But everyone's had a head and ass moment. Now, again, whether they want to admit it or not is another ball game. And most of the time, people would much rather be right all the time than be wrong one damn time. And there are times when you can't afford to be wrong. When you looking at a life sentence in jail and people tell you, well, don't snitch, don't snitch. Motherfucker sing like a goddamn canary. Like all those guys that hung OJ ass out to dry. They all got free and he did a whole lot of time. And he still got more time to live if they don't parole his ass. So like I said, sing like the motherfucking canary. Because most of the time, people are going to sing on you. Which is another reason why you don't go anywhere and cause problems. And if you do decide to do something stupid, you go by yourself. You never take a crew with you because you just don't know who's going to tell what. So, henceforth, the long and short of that is that, there's a time and a place for everything. And that wasn't it. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.